Hey everyone, and welcome today to the Spheres of Influence mod for Hearts of Iron 4. See, it's a great mod. It lets you avoid conflict and still map paint. That's pretty great, right? Like, we could play as the US, be extremely isolationist, but still influence other countries and take states. Today, though, we'll be doing it as Democratic United Kingdom, because Democratic United Kingdom, it does get some war goals, unlike most democracies in the game, but if you stay democratic, you're blocked out of doing a lot of stuff. Strangely enough, here it says that to start influencing a country, it can't be a major in your faction or a puppet, but all the countries we can influence are puppets. Maybe dominions don't count, maybe it specifically has to be a puppet level, but usually dominions and such are all considered puppets, so I don't know why it's letting us influence our puppets. That's kind of weird. Normally though, to influence a country, we need 30 opinion, so we'll get Ireland to 30 opinion and then we'll start influencing them. I wonder how difficult it will be for us to annex Ireland. And here, they have 37 opinion of us, so now we can open Ireland influence. And I guess we'll start an influence campaign in Ireland too. We'll send some advisors to Ireland, and then we need more influence, but once we get more influence, we can send an investment expedition to Ireland. And our influence gain is just our political power gain divided by 2. So I guess if we're not doing a focus, we also get a lot of extra influence. So this is very powerful for countries with a generic focus tree, because in the generic focus tree, the good focuses in it are very good, but it has a limited number of focuses that are worth doing. And most people just ignore continuous focuses in Hoi4, but generally they're pretty good too. But using this influence mechanic, I think you can get away with a lot of stuff that's better than just, you know, doing continuous focuses. So here you can kind of see the influence at play. Green is our influence over them, red is their influence over us, and gray is their opinion, which I think is their opinion divided by 2, similar to how our influence power daily gain is our political power gain divided by 2. And it says some decisions will only become available with certain levels of influence. I don't know what those decisions will be, but I assume they will be fun and we will want to unlock them. We can also influence certain states. I'm not exactly sure what that does though. I assume we'll be able to take them eventually, but don't know if I should be working to influence states or working to influence the country itself. Okay, well, to test things out, I've maxed out my state influence in Dublin, but we didn't take over Dublin or anything, so I assume there's some limitations with how far we can go with this. Ireland also appears to be combating our influence over them, so it's slowly decreasing. I assume we should start spending our influence on influencing the country again instead, since it doesn't look like the state is going to become ours. And we've locked our first new decision from having a lot of influence. I assume 5 influence unlocks this friendly agreement. We give them military access, they give us military access, and we get a non-aggression pact. So we'll go ahead and do that. Doing the agreement will also permanently increase their opinion of us and our opinion of them, so that should strengthen the bond between our nations. Also, I'll note, so far this mod seems surprisingly balanced. We haven't been able to annex any territory in a year, so it's not too broken at the very least. Okay, here we go. Now that we have 6 influence in Ireland, we can do this decision to take over their states once we have 5 influence in the state. So I'll go ahead and start taking some of their states and increasing influence in other states. And also, once we have 10 influence points, we could just make them a colony. I'm gonna go for the direct annexation route though. It'll cost a bit more influence, but I think it'll be fun as a proof of concept. Unfortunately, doing this does not give it to us as a core state, but I guess that's okay. Oh wait, I guess Ireland has already just become a puppet of us. I didn't even realize that. And I guess if we get our influence level to 15, we can just automatically integrate them, which I believe will be more cost effective technically than clicking the influence state button 5 times and then taking the state. It still doesn't look like we get cores by doing that though. Okay, now like Ireland, we've done the same thing to the Netherlands now. So the Netherlands has become the British Netherlands and is our puppet, so they're protected from Germany. I don't know what we should do now. Should we try this on a bigger country like Germany or France? I don't know. France is going their democratic route. I think they're going the little Entente route. Also, this is a very early Austria-Hungary. I know Germany can form Austria-Hungary through their focus tree, but I feel like it's so early that Hungary just formed Austria-Hungary. Anyways, we'll start improving opinion with the German Empire and see if we're able to influence a larger nation, and maybe this mod will start getting a bit broken. It doesn't look like we have any actions. Oh yeah, I forgot it says right here they can't be a major. Okay, what's a country that's really big but not a major? I don't know, is Japan still a major even though they've gone communist? I feel like there's a chance that they've lost their major status. Yeah, it looks like Yugoslavia stole their status as a major, so we'll start influencing Japan instead. Just like old times when Europe was trying to get trading rights there. Also, how did they get all the islands? Is this how the communist Japan path works? They lose all of their islands to their puppet? I swear I don't remember this happening before. This is really weird. Okay, maybe I spoke a little bit too soon. In 1938, mid-1938, we have Ireland, the Netherlands, and Japan as our puppets. In some ways, this isn't that overpowered because if I just went King's Party and started invading a lot of countries, I could take over the entire world a lot faster than using this mechanic. But getting Japan as a puppet is pretty good, even though we were a bit lucky. This wouldn't have happened if they didn't do their communist path, but there are a lot of other strong countries that we could have done this to. Okay, and Turkey is now our puppet too at the start of 1939, so it appears that in about 6 months, we can make any country that's not a major and not in our faction a puppet of ours. And I'm guessing too that this thing here that says to start influencing a country it can't be a puppet refers to a puppet of someone else, which yeah, that would make sense. And just for fun too, I integrated Turkey. Again, I don't think we get cores. Yeah, we don't get cores. It looks like we do get their army and navy though, which incentivizes me to integrate Japan, but I don't know if I care too much about doing that. Turkey is fine. We have all this new land to take care of now. Unfortunately, we don't get any compliance either, which is also kind of problematic. I wish we at least got some. See, the real reason I annexed Turkey though was to release Kurdistan as a puppet. Yeah, very important, obviously. They do have a lot of cores too. Unfortunately, you can't use your puppet's cores to justify war goals in Hearts of Iron 4 like you can in EU4. Maybe someday though. I'm sure that's somewhere on the list of stuff that they'll add to the game. Or maybe it is in the game and I'm just stupid. Anyways, this mod does not make any logical sense at all, but it is a very cool mod. I do like the mechanic. It's very funny too, having Japan in our faction and having integrated Turkey. Maybe in the future I'll have to do some sort of campaign with this mod activated, let the AI use it too and see what crazy things happen. Either way, add this to your mod playlist if you want to spice things up, and I'll see you all next time.